Now, check this out. This whole content here, this whole article is entirely generated by AI. If your business is ranked online for some highly searched, high-paying intent keywords, that's it. There's a free stream of traffic of customers knocking on your doors. But SEO is a little bit different these days. For one, you have to adhere to Google's EEAT, that is expertise, experience, authority, and trustworthiness. The content you create has to have the 4 qualities. And number 2, SEO requires you to create content on scale. Instead of creating one content for one given keyword, like we used to back then, right now you're going to create a cluster of content all on different keywords that surrounds that main keyword. And this portrays you as an authority in that given subject. In the world of SEO, this is known as topical authority, and that requires you to create content on scale. Now, luckily, we have tools to actually help simplify the whole process, and one of them is called WriterZen. Basically, think of it as multiple tools all built into one. Instead of you going to Google searching for a keyword here, going to ChatGPT, going here and there for all different sort of things, now you can do everything in one convenient platform, WriterZen. So there are 4 main tools in WriterZen, and each of them helps you in your content creation process. So number 1 is topic discovery. So topic discovery allows you to discover around a topic, maybe compact MIDI controllers. So now I have a bunch of topics that I can create content around. These are all clusters here. One thing that's really useful is to look at the search volume of a given cluster. In this example, you can see reviews are doing really well. So I might want to create like content around reviewing a MIDI controller. Next is a keyword explorer that drives data directly from Google. So I'm going to go ahead and put in a keyword, compact MIDI controller. So what we are seeing here is basically the search volume of that given keyword, CPC, the cost per click, which gives you a sense of idea of how valuable this keyword is, the search overview of who is ranking top 10 for compact MIDI controller, that given keyword. And if you scroll down below, you can see a bunch of other keyword ideas that you can actually look from. And one really interesting thing is also the Also Search For tab, which gives you data of other searches that is around that main keyword that you just fed into the tool. So after selecting a few keywords, I can basically add them to a list, do more research after that, or let's go ahead and create an article from that 9 keywords that I've selected here. Now again, you want to have one main keyword for your content and then have like sub keywords to support, to give relevance to that keyword basically. And it's also a known fact that one piece of content can rank for many different keywords. It does not have to be just that one keyword. Now here's the really cool thing about WriterZen. Basically, it is AI enabled, so you can actually have your article title, description, and outline of the article written by the tool itself, which is really cool. Get them to write the whole article instead. And basically all you have to do is just put in a nice content brief so that the AI understands what you're writing about. So I'm going to go ahead and put that inside here. Now, check this out. This whole content here, this whole article is entirely generated by AI. This is where we put in our own edits, our own thoughts, our own experiences, our own stories into the content. 50% of the work is done, and all I have to do is just come in, edit it, change it up a little bit, and I'm good. So as you write and edit your content from here, the tool will basically tell you how optimized your content is, and you can look at the keywords within your content and see if you have actually added those keywords within your content. Right now, I only have one keyword added here, and all these things has not been added here. So for example, if I were to put in cheapest, which is one of the keywords I selected, cheapest MIDI controller, you can see it will show me that I have this keyword now inside the content itself. And this gives you the ability to basically quickly visually see if your content is absolutely optimized or it's missing the mark. Now, one really cool thing is that you can also look at competitors here and really analyze how they created their content. What is the H1, H2 headings that they use? Have they put in their keywords in their headings? Can we actually collect some of their, copy some of the content, paste it into our article here, and rewrite it with AI, make it better. And basically, your goal here is to look at what your competitors are doing and do a better job than your competitors, plainly put. And if you ever get stuck writing your content, you can leverage on the AI assistant to write for you. So for example, I'm going to come here and basically put in like a quick little text and let it write for me. And then boom, now I have some content created for me. I can take a look at it. If I like that, right, I can basically just add it up to my editor and it's here. Again, I will put my input to it to make it a really good content. Now with AI, there's going to be tons of useless content and duplicated content online. So before you approve and say okay to your content, you're going to do a plagiarism check on that content that you created. So I'm going to click on plagiarism check. So you can see that I've plagiarized something here. I'm going to click on the detail report and take a look. So you can see the bit of the content that I've plagiarized and where have I plagiarized it from, which is from this website here. So it's telling me to put in my own thoughts, my own expertise, my experience to make this a good content piece. Now, I'm not done with this article, but assuming you are, all you have to do next is just click on export and export your content to an HTML file or to a document. So who is WriterZen for? I'm going to be really upfront with you and let you know that WriterZen is for content creators who create SEO content on a regular basis. If you create like one content per month, it's probably not for you considering that it's a paid tool. So we're talking about people who are SEO agencies and media publishing companies who create content on daily basis on scale. Depending on the plan you subscribe for, there's also credit limits towards the amount of keyword searches you can do, content briefs you can create, and also the amount of words you can generate with this AI. So that is WriterZen. I think it's a pretty cool tool if you do a lot of SEO content on a daily and regular basis. There's a 30 days free trial, so go ahead and give it a try. And it does take a bit of learning to understand the software, but once you do, you'll find that it's a valuable software to have if you create a lot of SEO-based content. So let me know what you think. I'd love to hear from you in the comment sections down below, or just drop me an email. Love to hear your thoughts about WriterZen. Till next time. I just want to add, for the full review, go ahead to dailysamer.net and don't forget to subscribe to the newsletter.